Hey and welcome to a new vlog. If you're new to the channel, I'm Sarah. The other half adults in Disney is Jeff. And right now we are at Castaway Cay, which is going to be Disney's private island. We are on our third day of our Disney cruise. And this morning we're going to enjoy the island. It's a beautiful day. But then later today we definitely want to go back on the ship, explore some more there, and get up to a lot more fun tonight. We also have our Marvel themed dining tonight, which I'm really looking forward to. But if you want to follow along with this and all of our adventures, be sure to subscribe down below. It's going to be a really great day. We can't wait to share it all, and it's time for another adventure. We grabbed breakfast this morning at Marceline Market on the cruise ship before we disembarked, and we had just pulled into Castaway, so we had some amazing views with our breakfast. When you get off the ship, you have an amazing view of the ship and Rapunzel out on the back, which is really nice. So again, it's just a really good view of the ship. But when we disembarked, we usually will walk to the family beach, so we will show you that walk right now. So after you go past the ship, you're going to have the little security area you'll go through when you go back on the ship, and then there's a little split here, and if you want you could take a shuttle, or we continued along the path towards the family beach. We prefer walking. There's characters sometimes along the path, and the walk only takes about 5 or 6 minutes to get down to the family beach. And when we arrived, Minnie was just coming in, so we were gonna say hi to her first.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite beach activity? Do you like swimming or snorkeling? Swimming? Okay. Awesome. Oh, and enjoying the sun. Yes. That's perfect. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.
So there are two beaches here at Castaway, a family beach and then an adult-only beach. And even though it's just Sarah and I, we usually stay at the family beach. It has snorkeling. It's got a lot of seating. It's got the water slide. We have been to the adult beach before. It's just a little bit smaller. It is a little quieter, but for us, we've never had any need to actually go over there to kind of get away from anything. We've always had chairs available to us, and we kind of just enjoy this family beach a little bit more than the adult one. So you'll usually find us over here if we're at Castaway.
Hey, it's a little cold, but it's warm out too, so it feels nice. Next up, we are going to head down the water slide. So this one's really fun. There is one slide that's an enclosed tube, one that's open. I'm definitely going to go with the open one. We just got off of the water slide and it's really fun. So this whole area over here is going to be the family beach. So you have the one side, which is more just the beach and the snorkeling that's closer to the ship. You're gonna have the pier in the middle, which we're gonna do here in a second, and then the water slides behind us. The water slides are really fun, so I definitely recommend going on them. If you want to do it earlier in the day, we found is usually better, just because the line's not as long, but we like it. It's really fun. Now I think we're gonna go at least check out the bar. I don't know if we'll grab drinks or not, and just enjoy the day a little bit more. If you like running or you've always wanted to do like a Disney type of race on the island, there is the Castaway Cay 5K. I've done it in the past with my sister and it's really fun. You are able to get a free medal when you complete it. It's free to do the race, and it's again a really fun way of seeing the island. Once you complete the run, you can come to the booth right behind us, tell them you did the 5K, and they'll give you the medal and you're good to go.
Right by where you do the 5K, there's a shop, and I love these two shirts that do nods, more subtle nods to Castaway Cay. They also have some other fun merchandise. I really like this sneaker ornament that is perfect if you go and run the Castaway Cay 5K. Also, if you do the 5K here, they do have a bunch of t-shirts, so if you, again, do the run and want to get something to kind of commemorate it, this shop does have a bunch of those items. Probably my favorite of all of these items is a sweatshirt. So the sweatshirt right here is really fun. I like the design that they have along the sleeves and Mickey there.
We got a conch cooler, so this is going to be rum with coconut cream. So let's see. That's actually really good.
So we are done here at Castaway. We spent probably just over half a day here, got a lot done. We now want to go back to the ship because there are a few things we wanted to do still, like the game, and we have our walking tour. And right now the ship's pretty empty still, so it'll give us a chance to kind of explore that a bit more too. So we're heading back to the Wish, gonna change, grab a bite to eat, and kind of just explore some more.
We just made it up to the top deck and it is very quiet. Honestly, it feels like we almost have the ship to ourselves, so most of the guests are still enjoying Castaway Cay, but we were excited to come back and enjoy a quiet ship. We grabbed some of the food items up here on the top deck from the grab-and-go locations. Our favorites are still going to be the barbecue and Donald's Cantina, but honestly, all of the food up here has been really good, so we've been really impressed with it. After lunch, we went up top and just enjoyed the view of Castaway from the ship. So here's a look at the entire family beach. So you have in the distance the water slide and the whole family beach area. It honestly is a really, really beautiful island and it's perfect to just come and relax.
We just finished up a quick bite to eat on deck 11. It was incredibly quiet. Most people are still out at Castaway. We are now going to head to Star Wars Lounge to grab a drink and see if it's empty there too.
This bar has been very busy throughout our cruise, but right now it is empty, which is awesome, so I definitely recommend coming on Castaway Day. We also recommend sitting at the bar because the screen is really fun, but I got a Batu sunset and the cast member made a game out of it where I could kind of see if I could pull the garnish out, but this bar is awesome. I definitely recommend it.
We are now going to head to the Walking the Wish ship tour. It's an informational tour here on board. You do have to sign up for it and space is limited, but it is free. So just go over to guest services if something you'd like to do. Let them know. They'll tell you what dates and times are available. We are doing it here on Castaway Day and we're going to head there next. I'm not sure how big the group is, but I do know you get some headsets. You follow around with a cast member and they kind of talk about behind the scenes of the Wish. So there is an opportunity on this ship and only on the Wish of all the Disney fleet to actually see the character that's on the back of the ship while you're on board. And actually if you go to the back of the Arendelle restaurant and if the windows are open and it's bright out, you can actually look down and see, in this case, Tangled. So you can see the long hair. She has size 22 shoes and it's a pretty cool experience if you get a chance to check it out. Here in the Arendelle restaurant, there are two busts of Anna and Elsa, and it's funny, the cast member said that when they first arrived here, the crown was actually on Elsa, but here is a Frozen 2 story, and in this one, Anna's actually the princess, or the queen, so they had to send them back and have them remade and have their crown put on Anna instead.
The forest green that we have right here, to know that you're in the front of the ship. So front is forest green, and then whenever you're in the aft, at the back of the ship, you'll see a royal blue colour. That includes our elevators as well, so if you're in the elevators, you need to know if you're in the back elevators or the front elevators. If you're in the green elevator, you're at the front of the ship. If you're in the blue elevator, you're at the back of the ship.
We just learned my favorite thing from this tour, and in Keg and Compass, you have the sea creatures holding Disney items. So here in the top left, it's holding a Dole Whip, and then over here in the bottom right, and then the middle top, they are holding Mickey bars, which is so fun. And the most obvious one is gonna be here. So in the top right of the porthole, they're holding a Mickey pretzel.
We just finished up the Wish walking tour and it was a lot of fun. There's a ton of information in this, ton of hidden details, some of the history of the ship, a lot of what went into building it. If you're into informational tours or you want to know more about how the Wish was made, this is definitely the tour to check out. As we said before, it's free. Just make sure you get up to guest services to sign up for it because it does fill up. Once it's filled, nothing you can do. But I will say today we had, for instance, the guide said 30 people signed up for the tour, only 7 showed up. That is because it is free and it is a Castaway Day, so unfortunately, you know, it may fill but not actually be full. So just definitely be sure to grab a spot as soon as the tour opens up or as soon as you get on board because it's definitely worthwhile.
So Have Mickey and Minnie ever let you guys sail the ship? Have they let you sail the ship yet?
I think Donald Duck was 2 days ago.
You did a couple days ago? I bet you guys would both be great captains. I think you should be captains for sure. We should put that request in, I think, for the next cruise.
Next ship.
Next ship. Oh, the next ship. The treasure, you would be perfect. I agree. All right.
Talk to the captain first.
Yes. Well, thank you guys. We are just heading into Nightingale's. This is another one of the bar and lounges here on the Disney Wish. And this one is gonna have some really fun details that we learned about. And one of them is that there's a bubble chandelier. It's gonna tie to when Cinderella's singing Sing Sweet Nightingale. The bubbles will represent the bubbles from the movie that you have. And then also there'll be music notes around the chandelier, which will actually be the notes to that song. I've heard some really good things about some of the gin drinks in here, so I wanna go in and give them a try. I just got my drink and it's called Ice Bubbles, and I just thought it was the drink because they're pretty, and then he handed me a hammer so I get to break it because the gin is all inside. So do you think I hit the edge?
We're about to head into the Aladdin musical. It's our third and final show of the trip. The first two have been awesome, so I have pretty high expectations for this one. We'll let you know how it is afterwards, but again, we cannot film anything in this, so we'll just let you know what our thoughts were after the show ends.
We just finished up watching the Aladdin show, and it was outstanding. So I think it was my favorite show on this cruise. I have to think about it, but maybe of any of the cruises, it was so good. It went through the story of Aladdin, but the genie was hilarious. There was a lot of really fun jokes. The special effects were really good. It was just such a great show. It's a perfect way to kind of end the cruise with the shows. We still have more fun tonight, so we still have our Marvel dinner, which I'm really looking forward to. But if you come on this cruise, I cannot recommend the Aladdin show enough. The one thing I will say is that there's a lot of smoke effects when they're doing the whole new world. We sat in the top row of the first row of the balcony, and down below they did have a lot of smoke on those seats. But again, I highly, highly, highly recommend that show.
There is no longer a beacon of light in the sky, but thanks to all of you, we were able to pick up the pieces. Literally. And now, as stargazers, it is time to ready your trusty spyglasses and restore the wishing star.
I've had about enough of this.
Thank you all so much for helping us protect the wishing star today.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without ya.
And you too, Finley.
You bet. Let's hear it from Finley.
We just did the final event for the Battle of the Wishing Stars, so that again is the game that you play throughout the ship. They just had a final show where everyone kind of comes together and defeats Ursula, and it was really cute because at the end Captain Minnie and Captain Mickey came out. Now we're gonna head to dinner at Marvel. We just made it here to our table inside the restaurant, and I really, really like the theming in here already. The backstory is that we were invited into an expo, so we're in like an Avengers lab, and we should be getting a demonstration from Ant-Man and the Wasp, but this looks really fun. I'm excited.
Target our PIM particles to shrink or grow just about anything.
Please don't get any crumbs on them.
When we give you the direction, you push the buttons on your cores, and they send a signal to the regulator here, which in turn remotely targets an object to shrink or grow.
Easy, right? I'll show you. Let's shrink something already,
Let's do it.
All right.
Friday, initiate power-up sequence.
Target acquired. Quantum cores are online. Prepare to push your buttons.
Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, activate! Pretty sweet, right? Whoa, what is that?
For our appetizers and entrees, we each got 2 main course items. So Jeff went with a chicken schnitzel and a shawarma, and then I went with 2 vegetarian items, which is gonna be the gnocchi, and then I got the tofu udon.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, tell Danvers thanks for the help.
No, Captain of the ship.
Oh. They want to congratulate us?
They want us off the ship.
Yeah, makes sense. Look, let me skip ahead. I have a surprise for everyone.
No, no more surprises, please.
No, this will be sweet. Literally. Check this out. Garçon? A happy accident from the quantum core.
Nice.
Well, all things considered, it looks like our little presentation was a success.
Oh, it helps when you distract them with dessert. But now we gotta go.
Right. See you around, everyone.
We just finished up our dinner and it was really good. The food was delicious, so we really enjoyed our appetizers. Our entrees were awesome and the dessert was good too. The show was really nice, so like the screens are entertaining throughout the meal, and then it's really fun that Ant-Man and the Wasp both come out at the end, and the like big Mickey bar and donut were also a really cute touch. But that's gonna do it for us today and for this trip. Thank you all so much for following along with us. If you want to follow along with more of our adventures, you can please subscribe down below. Thank you all again. Bye.